covering the Northern Bahamas? You're watching the Bahamas Tonight, Northern Edition.
Welcome back. And now to our Generation Y report. He is the son of a popular chef, and while culinary arts is in his blood, he is determined to carve out a legacy of his own in the business. Tonight we'll meet this young man who is making life sweet for all of his customers. Here is Italia Hall.
From an early age, he watched his father in the kitchen. He says it was his father who taught him the foundation of culinary arts. His family also owned a bakery where he spent many days learning different techniques. After graduating from Bishop Michael Eldon High School, Faraji moved to New Providence where he gained a lot of experience at various restaurants.
Started working at Robin Hood in Nassau, and from there expanded myself working at Field Food Services in their bakery section. From that I worked at another bakery called Ernie's Delights, and then from there I moved on to Grey Cliff restaurant, and from Grey Cliff I moved to their chocolate factory. From the chocolate factory I went along to Albany.
But that was not enough for him. After gaining experience, Faraji decided that he wanted to further his education. Soon after, he moved to the United States and attended the Cordon Bleu, a culinary arts school where he studied bakery and pastry science.
I had to actually take in knowledge now. I had to sit down and I had to learn again, relearn. I had to basically forget everything that I taught myself, because I'm mostly self-taught as well. Taught myself and now learn under proper instructors.
After he received his degree, he worked in Miami, Florida, and was then given a major job opportunity in New York.
Did some work for Danny Meyer. He's a very well-known hospitality legend in our industry, especially for New York. He has many different restaurants. One of the main restaurants I worked in was Mayalino, and from there I exploded.
Faraji is now focusing on his own company called Sweet Life. He also showed us a snippet of one of his recipes, guava cheesecake.
So what I'm going to do is make a quick splatter design. It adds some pop and some eye capture. Some of the coconut sablé at the bottom, just for some texture. You always want to add different levels of texture to anything you do, dessert-wise or food. Some of the soursop cream, just for some nice aroma, good acid. I love soursop. It's actually one of my favorite tropical fruits. Here I have the sea grape and red wine reduction. So some more color. One of the rules in culinary is you always want to plate up in odd numbers, never even, because in nature everything is odd. So it has something to do with our visual senses.
Memorial Hospital getting a special donation, but this one coming from the family of a patient who decided to give back to the facility that provided excellent care to an ailing family member. Crystal Lowe says after her relative was detained in hospital, they saw a need for IV stand equipment and they decided to reach out and help.
First part of this year, I was in here, my mom was sick. And during that time, I was sitting down and I was just noticing that you were in need of these stands. And that's why then my brothers and I, we were sitting down just looking around and we were trying to figure out what all needed to be done. I remember, I was told as a young child and by my uncle recently, every day ask God to help you to help somebody less fortunate than yourself. And that's what I try to live by.
Nurse Patsy Johnson and Dr. Carlo Padaro thanking the Lowe family on behalf of the hospital.
To have one of our patients just give back for the service that they have gotten from us, and this will go a long way in helping us and helping our patients and making them more comfortable and be able to mobilize a little better. So thank you so much.
Mr. Lowe for the donation. I'm actually surprised and I feel overwhelmed because there are only a few patients that we've seen here, and now they really have a heart for giving back. So we'd like to express our heartfelt gratitude.
And now it is time to ask the doctor.
And welcome. Kara asked, Dr. Pratt, recently I've been experiencing chest pain and I've been coughing up yellow-green mucus. What's causing this? Thanks for your question, Kara. It seems that you're experiencing symptoms of bronchitis and inflammation of your bronchi, or the large passages from your mouth that lead to your lungs. There are two types of bronchitis, acute and chronic bronchitis. Acute bronchitis normally comes on quickly and gets better after several weeks, whereas chronic bronchitis keeps coming back and lasts for long periods of time, especially for those who smoke. It's most likely that you are suffering from symptoms of acute bronchitis, which is typically caused by viruses. Chronic bronchitis, on the other hand, is usually caused by smoking cigarettes. Common signs and symptoms include coughing, which may produce clear, yellow, or green mucus, wheezing, tightness or pain in your chest, shortness of breath, and low-grade fever. Most cases of acute bronchitis resolve on its own after about 1 to 2 weeks. If symptoms don't resolve, your doctor may prescribe antibiotics and a cough medicine. On the other hand, those with chronic bronchitis would benefit from pulmonary rehabilitation, which is a breathing exercise program where you would learn how to breathe more easily and increase your ability to exercise. I'm Dr. Monique Pratt, and this has been Ask the Doctor.
Don't go away. Rumiko Knowles is up next with the Check on Sports.